Why does it seem like there's so many more problems than there is ever solutions? And why does it seem like there's less people that know how to do it than actually understand the execution? And why is there a detrimental difference between the man that's in the suburbs and the Negroes that are in institutions? They say if you play your cards right, but who the fuck has something to do with my cards distributions? Because the hand that I've been dealt makes me think about how unfair life is when I'm thinking about the Constitution. How do I tell my baby sister she could be a victim of persecution because she's different than some of her friends? Please, can someone give me a solution? How do I tell her that she could be looked at different if she says she doesn't believe in God or says anything pertaining to evolution? How do I tell my baby sister to get an education knowing that she will not make any progress in the real world using any itty-bitty of knowledge from the French Revolution? How do I, her big brother, tell her about all the problems in the world like wrongful executions and then go against my word and tell her how helpful it would be to understand everything that's in the Constitution? How do I tell her to put up with the police giving her static just so she doesn't have to sit in a chair with electrocution? And how do I show her that she has to respect the same person that may disrespect her just so she isn't a statistic? And how she should refuse to be a contribution to these institutions that were executed because of an unfair constitution? And how do I explain to her that she will make her own money and be independent? Because in her big brother's eyes, being in a relationship with someone just because of the money is just a form of legal prostitution. I've considered these questions time and time again, and here's my conclusion. No matter how obvious the facts, and even if your innocence is proven, as long as you are black and moving, they will still think you found some way to do it. Because your name happens to be Shania and not anything close to Susan. Your chance with the law is almost already ruined. How do I make her understand that she should stay to herself because asking her neighbor for help could get her in trouble for intrusion? Or that when she reaches for her ID to reach real slow because there's been too many black men that have been killed because their wallet looked like a gun and the cops talk about confusion. And never to resist arrest because we all know nightsticks may give off the illusions of contusions. We fit every description, but officer, I'm the one that called the cops. Shouldn't I be the last one that's suspected of intrusion? Why is it that there's so many questions, but this world offers so little solutions?